Hey guys, it's Karen, and today I'm coming to you from the Unfinished Diorama to show you a collab that I have done with Ellie of Ellie Nefrit on YouTube. Ellie has an awesome channel. I'm sure most of you are already subscribed to her. She mainly does Barbies and clone Barbies. She's over in Bulgaria, and so she finds lots of interesting clone dolls and things. And I just rely on her for her Barbie knowledge and her awesome collection of made-to-move and non-made-to-move dolls. And we both got this new Barbie Looks Brandon doll, and we decided that we would do an outfit for him as a collab. Now, I chickened out. Well, I mainly ran out of time and didn't do the hat, but we were going to do a spring outfit for Easter, and I know this doesn't look very Easter. But I didn't really have any Easter fabric, and we were supposed to do shirt, pants, and a bucket hat, and I didn't do the bucket hat. But I did want to talk to you about, she did the hat, and she's amazing, and I am a loser. So anyway, I'm sorry, Ellie. I just didn't have time, and it was hard enough for me to get this outfit done. So next time. We also have another collab coming up later this month, at the end of the month, with our Cruisling dolls. So I hope you will come back for that. If you're not subscribed or whatever to either of us, please do, so you can see what we make for our little Cruisling dolls. And that is also sort of a spring Easter collab as well. And I have more appropriate, probably, fabrics for her. Anyway, so let me tell you what I did for this guy. I purchased a pattern on Etsy. I'm going to go over here and see if you can see it. Here we are on Etsy. This was on sale for 99 cents. I didn't buy it for 99 cents. I bought it for, normally you can see it's like $3.94. I don't think I bought it for 99 cents. Maybe I did. I don't remember. I bought it a little bit ago. The seller is World Cross Stitch, and it's, as you can see, it's a very vintage pattern. It fits the OG, and I was really interested to see if it would fit the modern Barbies, and it did. I have some caveats to that. This is the outfit I chose, this one here, obviously. I would like to make all of the outfits on this, but anyway, I do recommend this pattern. The instructions are a little strange, but not bad. So if you are knowledgeable in sewing doll clothes, this would be fine for you. So let me go back over here. As you can see, this fits him pretty much perfectly, even though it was made for the OG Ken. The top, so I did everything by the pattern. Here's the pattern. It does not tell you this, but you need to cut out 2 of these, okay? So if you purchase this pattern, you will cut out 2 of these. And this part is pretty self-explanatory. You have the backs. You cut out 2 of the shirts backs. If you know, it doesn't say that on here, but, and I don't know if it said it in the directions. I didn't read the directions for the shirt because I've made plenty of pattern shirts before, so that I knew what I was doing. This one is cut on the fold. It's the front, and then you have the 2 backs. And again, this one needs to be cut. You need to make 2. It doesn't say cut 2 on here, but I'm going to write that on here. Other than that, it fits really weird. It's fine. Now, the thing that gave me trouble on this is that it wants you to sew elastic. It wants you to sew elastic between these 2 dots and then fold on the fold line to make a casing. But then it doesn't have enough really with the fabric with the elastic that you can normally get. It's a little bit too big. So, and I'm not only telling you this, but I'm telling this to myself, because when I make these pants again, which I will, I don't want to forget this. So it fits in here, but if you don't cut this perfect, if you don't cut this, you see you barely have enough for the casing. You have to, then you're supposed to sew right along this edge. But then if you don't fray check this edge or I don't like it. It doesn't really have enough. So if I was to make this again, I would make it a little bit longer up here so that I can accurately fold down the edge and then sew it down. So that way I don't have raw edges. But what it wants you to do is not make a casing and then thread through. It wants you to sew the elastic inside the pant, like attach it here and then fold it down, which is fine. But I have tried to sew fabric by pulling it taut on my machine, and I have not been successful. I've watched people do it on YouTube. I'm not successful with that yet. You have to sew a zigzag stitch and pull it, and my I don't know, the settings on my machine aren't right, and I eat it and whatever. It's terrible. So it does work if you make a casing in the traditional manner, leave one end open, and then after you've sewed down the casing, fish your elastic through and then seal it. However, because I didn't have enough casing on mine, I ended up having all kinds of problems. It doesn't look bad, but it isn't tight. Something happened between my elastic and my casing, and it's probably because I think the casing is too tight. It looks fine if he's standing, but we won't try to sit him down in these. As you can see, the length is perfect, and it does have a cuff that you're supposed to roll to the outside and sew down. The length is perfect as far as the matching the pattern goes. So this pattern, this OG pattern, will fit the Made to Move Kens, the regular Made to Move Kens for looks. The arms here are a little tight because he's so muscular, but you could add a little or sew a little less in the seam allowance to accommodate that if you don't want them tight, but I think it looks nice with his muscles. And I, as usual in my wisdom, did not, well, I really want to sew Velcro on this because they have you keep it open all the way down. If I were to do this again, I would probably sew it to about here and then maybe put a snap, but I was following the instructions. So I am out of Velcro. So I want to get a piece of Velcro and sew it all the way down. So that's why he's just pinned into a shirt, but I think it suits him really well. I recommend this pattern. It's super cheap. And it's kind of funny. I didn't realize when I picked this fabric that these would look like PJs. If I made a shirt top out of, he looks like he's in his pajamas. So anyway, yes, let me go back up to it. I approve this World Cross Stitch seller, and here is the pattern. You might be able to find it somewhere in real life, or if you don't, but I also recommend, I also prefer downloadable patterns, therefore I can keep them on my computer forever and print as needed, and I don't have to worry about saving the very flimsy tissue paper from harm. So yes, to fit Barbie and Ken, Midge and Alan, Annette and Andy, Gina, Mitzi, Babette, and Kay. I don't know those other dolls. I'm going to have to look them up. But I do want to make the bathing suit outfits and these little baby doll topped dresses. So cute. And the jacket and everything else. I don't know how the jackets and things will fit. I'm going to assume that you might need to, again, widen the arms or make a smaller seam allowance slightly to accommodate. But so if you, anyway, at least using the pants fit with a cotton material and the shirt fits lovely with a stretch knit. And that's it. That's it. I hope Ellie's not mad at me for skipping out on the hat. Oh, I'm so bad. Really, I'm sorry, Ellie. And I hope this was interesting to you guys who have the Made to Move Kens. And please go over to Ellie's channel and check out her. I've seen her outfit. It's super cool. I hope you guys go check that out and leave her a comment. And I will see you again with Ellie at the end of the month if I don't see you before that. Have a lovely Easter. Bye, guys.